Probably should have drank before I did this. You know, it's kind of amazing that I'm actually standing up here. And I'll tell you a quick story. We were in our duplex and sitting at this little card table. And Alaina was probably 4 years old, maybe 5. Never forget this. She looked over at me and said, and I quote, "My mama's going to kick you to the curb sooner than you think." Well, I'm still here. And you didn't need a reason. You know, back in, I think it was September of 21, might have been the 26th, Alaina and Diana had to do a realtor event, which I think meant go shopping, but the Bears were playing that day, and everybody knows Dylan kind of likes the Bears. So I said, let's go to a local sports pub and watch the game. We're sitting there watching the game, and Dylan says, I need to ask you a question. And I turn around, there's this beautiful engagement ring staring me in the face. I immediately said, Dylan, I'm already married. He told me his intentions, and I'll tell everybody in this room what I told him that day. There's nobody on this planet I would rather marry Alaina than you. His mom, Mary, and his late dad, Michael, did an amazing job raising this young man. Dylan is thoughtful, he's kind, laid back, family-oriented, and a joy to be around. And pretty much the opposite of me. But Dylan, welcome to the family. We're better for you. So back in, I guess it was 1996, election night, I popped into a little establishment and I started talking to Diana. And probably about a week later, we went out. Very first thing she said to me is, I have 2 kids, Alan and Alaina. They're the most important thing in my life. You need to know that going forward. I was 30-some years old. Last thing I wanted was kids, not on my radar. But next thing I knew, we were a family. And the one thing I remember when we were together, no matter where we went, be it a amusement park, vacation, store, AJ would always be 10 feet ahead looking for his next adventure. But Alaina would always take her little fingers and put them in your belt loop. And she would tug on them. You weren't losing her, and she wasn't going to lose you. And then the other day it hit me. This little kid with her fingers in my belt loop, I went from that to walking this beautiful young lady down the aisle. So, Diana, AJ, Alaina, I want to thank you for allowing me to be part of this amazing journey. So, if everybody will join me now, as Alaina and Dylan begin their journey through life as husband and wife.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Jeff, and I'm the best man. This is actually the first time that I've been required to make a speech, and it's true when they say it's nerve-wracking. I only feel slightly better knowing that I'm not the only person in the room that might be feeling jittery and queasy at the moment of what lies ahead. But you know, at least I only had to make a speech. She, on the other hand, just married Dylan Grant. I've had the great pleasure of knowing Dylan for the past 15 years now. We played together as kids and we're in the same classes at school. And all that time we spent up growing together means that he's had the biggest impact of my sense of humor as anyone. So while I've tried to make this speech funny, it's his fault if it's not. In truth, he couldn't be happier to be here today. I know he's been dreaming about this moment for a long time, watching his best friend stand up here and make a fool of himself. I suppose all I can say is, you're welcome. Let's not forget about the bride. Alaina, you look absolutely amazing. All of those who know Alaina know that she's a wonderful, caring person. She truly deserves a good husband. But thank God you met her before she found one, Dylan. All right, so I'm here to talk about Dylan. Dylan. Dylan named me his best man. Loyal, caring, sincere, honest, a great man. But enough about me, I'm here to talk about Dylan. Where to start? Well, he's handsome, witty, intelligent, charming, and has a huge personality. Yeah, that's what it says. I couldn't be sorry. I couldn't be more honored to stand up here with the two of you during this special day. Weddings are awesome, especially the part where two people can come together and proclaim that there's only one best man in the entire world. I just wanted to say thank you because, I thought it was pretty cool, but you guys just made it official. I am the best man. This day is about Dylan and the love of his life, his Xbox. If you have any trouble spotting him later, it's probably because he's in the groomsman house playing the new Call of Duty. Just kidding. Actually, I think that after tonight, he might have to get rid of his Xbox in order to finish his honey-do list. Sorry, boys. No more late-night Fortnite dubs. Dylan, I'm proud of you, man. We all are. You did it. You found a woman, you made her your girlfriend, made tons of memories, and now you've made her your wife. And just know that your dad would have been so proud of you. Every good quality that Michael had is in you, and that's something you should genuinely be proud of. Dylan is someone that I've come to care for a great, Dylan is someone that I've come to care for greatly over the years. I'm so happy that he's found someone to share his life with and to start a family. Dylan has always been my right-hand man throughout the biggest moments of my life, and I can't wait to be able to watch every beautiful moment unfold between you two. I could have gone into all the funny stories that include some of the most ridiculous things, but instead, I'd rather focus on the smart decisions that he's made. His friendships, the relationship he has with his family, his career. It's all a reflection of the incredible man that he's become. But really, the smartest move he's made is marrying you, Alaina. Let's all toast to the best decision that Dylan has ever made. I wish you guys a lifetime of love, happiness, and success. Cheers.
So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Morgan, and I'm Alaina's matron of honor. Alaina has been one of my best friends for close to a decade now. I met her at Publix where we both worked at the time. We hit it off immediately, and before I knew it, we were either at my house or hers every day. Just ask my dad or her mom and Scott. My dad was quickly calling her daughter as well as her parents for calling me their daughter. We had some completely innocent nights where we never missed curfew and never got in trouble by Scott, where we always ended up going through the refrigerator and heating up food super late at night. I was always hopeful that Scott's shells were in there. The night always ended with us snuggled up watching whatever Disney movie Alaina was in the mood for that night. Alaina has been by my side for all the most important chapters in my life, and I am just so completely honored I finally get the chance to be by her side on her most important day. Alaina, we all know how much I love you, but I'm pretty sure this is the part of the speech where I have to talk about Dylan. The moment I knew Dylan was the perfect guy for hers when Dylan offered to be our driver on a road trip, car full of women. And he did this not once, but twice. The things that his ears heard on this trip, I honestly can't even believe he still looks me in the eyes. Dylan, I've seen the way you look at Alaina, and I know I see nothing but your love for her. I know you would do anything for her, and it warms my heart so much to know you've both found the one person who is your rock, your safe place, your number one fan, and your lifelong best friend. If I could give the two of you any advice, it would be to never stop dating each other. The years will go by, and it'll be easy to get in an everyday routine, and you will start to forget all the little things you both did that make you both fall in love in the first place. It's the little things, don't lose them. And on your hardest days in your marriage, that's when you both will need to love each other just a little more. So let's all raise our glass to this beautiful couple on the start of a beautiful future. Cheers to Alaina and Dylan.